Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn to avoid some mistakes and learn and practice with some great phrasal verbs. So let's get started. First, this is not correct.
The cheese has gone off. It's moldy.
I cannot say the cheese has gone off, not in America. We do not say the cheese has gone off. We have the phrasal verb go off in the past went off and gone off, but it means something completely different. It means a lot of things, and they're all completely different. So what do we say about the cheese? If the cheese is not good anymore, it's old, we say the cheese has gone bad. We do not say the cheese has gone off, not in America. So let's talk about food. If you're talking about food that is old, that's not good anymore, say go bad. In the past went bad, or the cheese has gone bad. And this works for any type of food that is old and not good. We have other words too, but they're more specific. For example, if I talk about milk, I can say the milk is spoiled. And if I talk about meat or eggs, I can say the eggs are rotten, or the meat is rotten. But spoiled and rotten cannot be used for all types of food. Go bad can. So use go bad to talk about any old food that's not good anymore. The cheese went bad, or the cheese has gone bad. Let's practice. Is the milk spoiled? That's right, the milk is spoiled. Or I can use go bad. In the past went bad. Did the milk go bad? That's right, the milk went bad. Let's practice with rotten. Are the eggs rotten? That's right, the eggs are rotten. Or I can use go bad. In the past went bad. Did the eggs go bad? That's right, the eggs went bad. Or if I talk about meat, I can say rotten. Is the meat rotten? That's right, the meat is rotten. Or I can use go bad. In the past went bad. Did the meat go bad? That's right, the meat went bad. So we see go bad, in the past went bad, or has gone bad is the best way to talk about food that is old, because it works on any type of food. For example, the cheese. Has the cheese gone bad? That's right, the cheese has gone bad. Now let's talk about the phrasal verb go off. When do we use it? The most common things are things that make a big sound. Like an alarm. An alarm can go off. It's when it makes a sound. Or a gun can go off. It shoots the bullet. It makes a big sound and shoots the bullet. The gun fires, we say the gun goes off. In the past, the gun went off. Or if I talk about a bomb, when a bomb explodes, we use the phrasal verb go off. The bomb goes off. In the past, the bomb went off. So let's look at each one. I talk about an alarm, any kind of alarm, a fire alarm, a smoke alarm. When it starts making sound, we say the alarm goes off. In the past, the alarm went off. Let's hear some examples of the phrasal verb go off talking about alarms.
What do you mean?
Well, the alarm went off in the station the same instant the camera started.
I mean, it was like an alarm went off in my head, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, a smoke alarm went off in one of the rooms, but the problem has been taken care of.
My assistant manager, he was assaulted really badly when the alarm went off.
Morning, the smoke alarm went off.
Let's practice. Did the alarm go off? That's right, the alarm went off in the past. Or if it's happening right now, if I hear the sound right now, I can say the alarm is going off. Let's practice. Is the alarm going off? That's right, the alarm is going off right now. Now let's talk about guns. I can say the gun went off. That means it fired. A bullet came out. Or I can say a shot. A shot went off. Again, you're talking about a gun. Let's hear some examples of the phrasal verb go off talking about guns.
Still don't think his gun went off by accident.
Somebody tried to grab the gun from me in the dark and the gun went off. Look!
Just the look on his face after the gun went off.
Then you probably went to your little sister and said, "Little sister, this gun went off by accident."
All of a sudden, the gun went off.
And when the shotgun accidentally went off.
Let's practice. Did the gun go off? That's right, the gun went off. Now let's talk about bombs. When a bomb explodes, we can use the phrasal verb go off. The bomb went off in the past. Let's hear some examples of the phrasal verb go off talking about bombs.
Oh, Christ, Sam, I opened this guy up. Looked like a bomb went off inside.
A tear gas bomb went off accidentally in one of the sheriff's cars.
Looks like a bomb went off.
You and I both know that bomb went off at the church.
Before the bomb went off.
A dirty bomb went off at the nuclear reactor.
The bomb went off in the State Department and did a lot of damage.
Let's practice. Did the bomb go off? That's right, the bomb went off. The idea, it exploded. Now let's talk about the phrasal verb go off, meaning to talk, referring to talking. For example, if we're talking and I start talking about another topic, you can say, I went off topic. I started talking about something different. We use the phrasal verb go off topic. In the past, went off topic. Example, they were talking about one thing, but then he started talking about something different, a different topic. So I can say he went off topic. Let's practice. Did he go off topic? That's right, he went off topic. Or I can say he went off on a tangent. That means he started talking about something not directly related to the first part of the conversation. And he's talking a lot. He's talking a lot, and he's getting a little off the subject. That means he went off on a tangent. Let's hear some examples of go off on a tangent.
You know, the police go off on a tangent, fly off the handle, and a young kid like Jay gets the idea you can't even trust the law to work properly.
Really bad thing. You just went off on a tangent about your wife slips into it.
So we see, go off on. We have two prepositions, off and on together. Go off on a tangent. In the past, went off on a tangent. So they were talking about one thing, and then he started talking about something a little different, and he was talking and talking and talking. He went off on a tangent. Let's practice. Did he go off on a tangent? That's right, he went off on a tangent. Or if somebody suddenly gets angry and starts yelling at you, I can say they went off on you. So again, we have go off on. They suddenly got angry and they started yelling at you. They went off on you. Example, he came home late and his wife was angry. She started yelling at him. I can say when he got home, his wife went off on him. She went off on him. She got angry and started yelling.
The guy you went off on yesterday made the charts.
I think you went off on the guy and buried him in the hills somewhere. Now he's...
Let's practice. What happened? When he got home, was his wife angry? That's right, his wife was angry. Did she go off on him? That's right, she went off on him. She got angry and started yelling at him. Other expressions we have using go off, you can say go off your medication or go off your meds. If the doctor gives you medication and you're supposed to be taking them, but then you don't take them, we use this expression. He's not taking the medicine he's supposed to. I can say he went off his meds. He went off his medication. Let's hear an example.
I must have gone off the Zoloft or something.
Example, he's acting strange. I think he's not taking his medicine. What do you think? Do you think he went off his medication? Me too. I think he went off his medication. Or I can say meds. Do you think he went off his meds? Yeah, I think he went off his meds. He needs to start taking his medication again. I can also say go off when I talk about this expression, go off the air. If you have a radio show or a TV show and then they stop broadcasting, they're not broadcasting their show anymore, I can say they went off the air. Let's hear some examples of go off the air and went off the air.
Who knows about crazy old hobos? Maybe they're like radio stations, picking up voices from people who've gone off the air.
Look, Norman, we go off the air at 10 o'clock sharp.
You either talk baseball or we go off the air next week.
We're gonna go off the air now.
So, example. His favorite show went off the air. He can't watch it anymore because they don't show the show. They don't broadcast the show because it went off the air. Let's practice. Did his favorite show go off the air? That's right. His favorite show went off the air. He's sad. He can't watch it anymore. Another expression with go off without a hitch. It means an event occurs, an event happens with no problems. So, go off without a hitch and went off without a hitch. You're talking about events happening with no problems. Let's hear some examples.
It went off without a hitch.
I assure you tonight's program will go off without a hitch.
I just want everything to go off without a hitch, and these guys are a little old-fashioned, so I was wondering if you wouldn't mind wearing a dress to the meeting.
The loading in France went off without a hitch, and we are now underway again.
So example, they had a wedding. It was a big event, and nothing bad happened. Everything went well. So I can use the expression, it went off without a hitch. Let's practice. Did everything go well? That's right, everything went well. Did it go off without a hitch? That's right, it went off without a hitch. So remember, if you're talking about food that's old and not good anymore, say go bad. The food went bad, or the food has gone bad. But sometimes you might hear spoiled. Example, the milk is spoiled. And sometimes you might hear rotten. The eggs are rotten, or the meat is rotten. So you cannot use go off when you talk about food. You cannot say the food went off, because we saw that go off in the past went off and has gone off can mean many different things. But it's not used to talk about food getting old. Not in America. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.